Hello YouTube, Chris from K-Station here with a quick figure review. I figured I'd do a quick one here considering I got this guy a little bit before Christmas and for my birthday. So we're going to be reviewing, in case you couldn't tell by the title, the Hot Toys Star-Lord Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Deluxe figure. That's a mouthful. There's two versions of this figure, obviously a deluxe and a not deluxe. There's just a couple extra accessories with this one, but they are pretty sweet, so I'll tell you right off the bat, if you are looking to get this figure, I'd probably recommend the deluxe set if you can find them. So, as you know with my other figure reviews, pretty straightforward. We're going to go over the packaging, then we'll actually go over the accessories, and then the figure itself. Maybe the cost, because these Hot Toys, it's been a while since I reviewed one of these, but just so you know, Hot Toys they weren't cheap before, and they're definitely not cheap now. Anyway, let's get to the packaging. As you can see, this is the normal cardboard. Nobody gives a crap about this. The normal box come in. That's what we really want. We want the actual. Let's get that right there. Yeah. So right off the bat, the packaging for the new line of the Guardians of the Galaxy figures, I am in love. This packaging is so pretty. It's so good. Of course, made to look like a stereo with the cassette and everything. Just really nice details. The top's got the player buttons. It might be hard to tell, but every little bit of silver here, like all the knobs, all these here, they all have kind of a metallic gloss to them, so they all shine. Very nice. On the one side, you even have a nice little Guardians of the Galaxy decal. That's I'm trying to think of more words to say than nice, but just okay, sorry. This packaging is sexy. I'm sorry. This is one of the neatest looking boxes I've ever seen for a collectible, and I love it. The blue, the colors, I mean, it just screams Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, just a quick note, as you can see, it does say deluxe version. As far as I know, the only difference in the packaging, of course, is that word, and that this whole bit is like orange on the normal one. It's not this this bright blue. So you, of course, pop that off, or I guess I'll show you the back. There you go. Come on. Okay, yeah, there you go. And of course, see, that was see-through, the whole bit with the cassette. So now you actually have the all the different people who helped work on it, which I think is a nice touch. Like, they put a lot of effort into these collectibles. If you weren't aware, like, there is a reason Hot Toys is #1 when it comes to making this stuff. So, very nice there, and that's just a little one sheet that slides right out. And then we have the man of the hour, Peter Quill, the Star-Lord himself, with everything lined up here. Everything's packed in nicely. Slide that out. The packaging might be different if you have the other ones, because as you can see here, that's the normal figure. I'll go over some of the, well, obviously I'll go into more detail on the bonus accessories later, but one of the main ones there is you get the long coat instead, so that's kind of slid into the back there. Very nice. So let's pop this thing open and then take a look at all the different accessories and Star-Lord himself. And with the powers of editing, there we go, he is out of the box, and he looks amazing. Like, Jesus. Look at that detail. That is crazy, crazy good. So as far as sculpting goes, I mean, come on, that is Chris Pratt right there. That is dead on. The outfit looks bang on from the movie. So well done. And he does come with a lot of fun little accessories here. As you can see, you do get his arrow rig right there, and a baby Groot with a little magnet in his butt and a little rock for him to sit on, but it actually does come with a few extra little, where's the camera? There we go. Can we focus? No? Oh, anyway. A couple extra magnets there. Those help. You can put them in the coat, like shoulder, so you can have Groot sitting on his shoulder, which is a nice touch. Comes with the alternate head sculpt right there with his mask on. Of course, you get his Star-Lord quad blasters, which are very, very nice. Of course, let's try to... No? You don't want to focus? No? So you get his quad blasters, which are very nice, very detailed. As far as I can tell, movie accurate. I mean, these guys really don't mess around, from what you can see there. Now, and then of course an assortment of hands, the Walkman with the cassette, so that opens up, scarf to go with the long coat, and then an assortment of hands, and then his 2 necklaces that he wears during the movie too as well. Everything is very, very nice. Now, for some of the more exclusive ones, as I said, the deluxe version comes with a few extras. The main one, I think that you could probably sell it on here, because as you can see, it's something that slides over his head sculpt. It's the helmet mid-activation, like as it's going over his head. So it just kind of, I'm assuming, just pops on, pops out. Oh yeah, there's a little latch in the back there. So it just kind of latches open, and then you can slide it on over top of the Chris Pratt head. So that's a very neat effect. And then of course his long coat that he wore for the travel to Ego's planet, and I think for a little bit on Ego's planet. He ditches it fairly quickly, but the long coat is a very nice touch. He never actually wears his helmet or anything with this in the movie, so I kind of want to pose him with the helmet in this coat, just because that doesn't actually happen. And then he also comes with the long sleeve shirt that he wears throughout most of the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie. It's not the... he's wearing the Gearbox shirt when he comes packaged up there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's, once again, very well done. Everything with this figure is just so well done. It's amazing, actually. So I'm going to just take a second here and pose him as how I want to have him posed or displayed, and I'll be right back. Sorry, just a quick update while I'm getting the figure ready. Just a couple things to note. The Star-Lord helmet head sculpt actually does have a light up feature that I would love to show you right now, but the problem is he's got this little switch thing in the back. It's kind of hard to tell because it's all black, but there's a screw in there you need to remove, and the kind people who made this figure painted over the screw. So this is the only tiny, you need a tiny screwdriver, and this is the tiniest one I got, and it's not opening. So I do apologize. Those 2 extra things in the packaging are not magnets. The magnets are already in all the coats and everything. Those were the batteries for this guy, so just so you know. And as another side note that I thought was just kind of neat to bring up here, if you're wondering about the new the new mask sculpt, I guess I should say, the one where it's kind of mid-activation, like how are you supposed to get it on top of the figure's head? This actually has a very neat feature. As you can see, very detailed. But basically, this bit is connected by magnets, so that comes off, and then it just kind of snaps together here in pieces. So right there, see that snaps off, and then the other side snaps off. So there we go. That's how you get that on. And now that we're here, may as well look at the figures, or the accessories. As you can see, the quad blaster looks great. Very well detailed. Nicely done there. The Walkman. Whoop. Let's get that name coming out. There we go. It's all one piece, as you can see. You can probably unroll. Yeah, you can uncoil this if you want, as I will. It's very nice. It is one solid bit though. Doesn't open up, but they do have. They were nice enough to include an extra cassette if needed. I might just put that at the bottom of the base. Let's get a bit more into the close-ups of the accessories. Oh, did I do that wrong? No, that's the way he says. So there's Baby Groot. Looks great. Comes with a little rock stand. As I said, he's got a magnet in his butt. Just kind of snaps there. So that's very well done. And or is it just the other one? Oh, must be just his new coat. His Star-Lord's new coat that. See this one? There's a little magnet so Groot can see there. And one extra bit of note: Star-Lord is wearing his helmet's little earpiece there that turns on. So very nice attention to detail on that. And let's get. There's the man. I mean, come on. Like, that's dead on Chris Pratt. And then we got the arrow rig. Much like the helmet, just kind of snaps off into separate pieces. This is actually just a very nice accessory to have if you're into cosplay and you're looking to do their arrow rigs for cosplay. Like, this has all the details, like, right down. So this will be getting some extra use in that regard. There's his necklace, if you can see that. Still fairly detailed. There we go. And there's the other one. Once again, also very nice. And there's his long sleeve shirt. And then I guess just to give you a quick note on the base very nice. Some nice space effects. Star-Lord. He unfortunately, that is one thing. I mean, it's not even really, I guess it's just a nitpick. They only really do it for the DX line, but the DX lines have lights in them that kind of light up the figure. I wish they'd start doing that for the figures just because of how expensive they've gotten, but something to look into down the road. Anyway, I just wanted to update you on that, and we'll get back to setting them up here. Okay, so that took a bit longer than I thought it would, but there we go. That's pretty much the display kind of idea I want for my Star-Lord. Kind of mid-helmet activation. He's got Groot. He's got his cassette, got his blasters ready. As I said, I do like the longer coat better, even though he doesn't wear it that much in the second movie. So, swapped out for that one. Also, side note, getting off the coat wasn't too hard, but all the armor pieces obviously are solid plastic, so just be careful when you're taking those off. Only real concern. But yeah, super happy with this guy. Very happy to put him on display. I was trying to find one from Volume, like the Star-Lord Hot Toys from Volume 1 for a while, but he, I couldn't find him for less than $500, and I wasn't gonna, yeah. I love Star-Lord, but not that much. Anyway, as you can see, fantastic figure. If you're looking for highly detailed, just something that looks great on display, you really can't go better than Hot Toys. As I said, these figures, though, are very pricey. This guy was about $250 American. Of course, I'm from Canada, so I don't want to get it, but you do the math. It's not great. And then plus another bit for shipping. These guys can get fairly pricey, hence why I haven't done one in a long time. I thought I was pretty much done with them after all the Joker stuff, but then I fell in love with Guardians, so here we go. And I'll probably do another one when Yondu shows up. I know Rocket's already out. I didn't get him. I might down the road, but for now, if I only end up getting Star-Lord and Yondu, I'm pretty happy with that. But thank you very much for watching. If you had a good time, don't forget to maybe give the video a like, or if you're not subscribed, more than welcome to. I'll have more videos coming up next year, obviously. But until then, take care, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whichever one offends you the least. Have a good one.